Top 10 wide receivers in the league heading into the 2025 season. At number 10, I got Davante Adams, right? A lot of people might scoff at me for that pick, but I still think Tay Adams is one of them ones. He's like my CMC, right? It's almost like Tay Adams was the best wide receiver in the league to me a couple of years back, and I'm not ready to just knock him out of the top 10 just because of his situation or he hasn't been consistent as of late. Last season, he had over 1,000 yards, 8 TDs. That's good enough to make the top 10, and he's still one of the better route runners in the league, in my opinion. At number 9, I have Malik Neighbors. This guy was incredible last season, and if he does it again, he might crack my top 5 easily. Malik Neighbors last year, 109 catches, 1,200 yards. Malik Neighbors, 109 catches, 1,200 yards, 7 TDs in 15 games. Malik Neighbors was a dog. Coming into this season a little bit banged up. I hope he gets it all figured out and develops a rapport with Russell Wilson. I'm excited to see what that looks like, even though the Giants might be garbage, but that defensive line might win them some games by itself. But let's move on. At number 8, I got Amon-Ra St. Brown. I say this all the time. Dogs play on the outside. Amon-Ra St. Brown, you're a slot guy. And even with that being said, right, I'm still going to put you in my top 10, but I got to do it carefully. Can you play outside? Yeah, but you primarily get your money in the slot. I'm not mad at that. Do your thing, right? Do your thing, but that's going to cost you in these rankings. Amon-Ra, 115 catches, 1,200 yards, 12 TDs last season. Incredible season. But I need to see you on that outside where them dogs is at. Dogs play on the outside. Y'all know how I feel about that. At number 7, I got Nico Collins. This dude is incredible. You know who Nico Collins remind me of? Nico Collins is a 2025 version of Julio Jones. Like, real talk. The size, the speed, the quickness, the athleticism, the ability to just go up and get any ball out of the air. 50-50. It's like 70-30 when it comes to Nico Collins. This dude is incredible. 12 games last season. Caught 68 passes for 1,000 yards and 7 TDs. 12 games. That's Nico Collins. His rapport with C.J. Stroud will do nothing but get better, and if he can stay healthy, this dude is on an incredible trajectory. He has a legit argument to be a top 3 wide receiver in the league right now. That is how good Nico Collins is. No cap. At number 6, I got Tyreek Hill, right? I'm one of those guys that just because you have a little bumpy season, right, I'm not finna knock you down too far back. Tyreek Hill last year was in my top 3. It'd be crazy off of one season for me to put him outside of the top 10. I'm not doing that. Tyreek Hill last year didn't have a season that he wanted to have. 81 catches, right? 959 yards, 6 TDs. His quarterback was banged up, and that's part of the reason why I dropped him where I dropped him to. He seems to be a little bit quarterback dependent, right? He's not like some of these guys we've seen be successful regardless of the quarterback. It seems like Tyreek Hill needs his guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we going to see what you do if Tua Tagovailoa, who's injury-prone, can't stay healthy this season. We'll see what happens, right? At 5, I got Puka Nacua. Quick, fast, strong, physical, right? Nothing this guy can't do. I think only certain guys should be running end-arounds. Puka Nacua is big as hell running end-arounds for the Los Angeles Rams. Last year, Puka Nacua missed some games. 79 catches, 940 yards, 3 TDs. Needed to get in that end zone a little bit more, but he only played 11 games. He was banged up last year. And even when he came back, I still don't think he was 100%. But Puka Nacua is special, man. And now you got a guy on the other side, an upgrade from Cooper Kupp, in my opinion, who hasn't aged as gracefully as he would like. Davante Adams is an upgrade from Cooper Kupp. He's definitely going to garner some attention from defenses, and I think you might mess around and let Puka Nacua slip through the cracks. This dude can beat you every single way a corner, a safety can be beat. Puka Nacua is a dog. He's definitely in my top 5, no doubt about it. At number 4, I got CeeDee Lamb. Another do-it-all guy. Dogs play on the outside. He could play everywhere. CeeDee Lamb needs his guy, though. Dak Prescott, he's healthy. When Dak Prescott is healthy, CeeDee Lamb is healthy, it's scary hours. Last season, CeeDee Lamb, 101 catches, 1,200 yards, 6 TDs in 15 games. I like what I'm seeing from this kid, and I think the future is bright for him. He's only in like his, third year, fourth year, and he's already considered a top 3 or top 5 wide receiver in the league. I love CeeDee Lamb. Mad that he's with the Cowboys, but I love me some CeeDee Lamb. At 3, y'all might not be happy with this, but I have Justin Jefferson at 3. Listen, Jets is amazing, and you could make a legitimate case for Jets to be the number 1 wide receiver in the league. Just not on my list. I'm sorry. All right? We're going to see what he looks like with J.J. McCarthy. We're going to see if the departure of Kirk Cousins hurts him, because Kirk Cousins only had eyes for him. So we're going to see what happens with J.J. McCarthy, the young cat. And, I know Jets is pretty much quarterback proof. It don't matter who's throwing him the football. He's going to get the football. He's going to make it happen. He's one of the best, if not the best in the league. I have him at 3 on my list. Last season, 103 catches, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Jets had an incredible season. But at number 2, I got A.J. Brown. I feel like he's better. A.J. Brown is a guy that is in a situation where we don't pass the ball as much, right? And that can show in his numbers. He didn't have the season he wanted to have, but I feel like when A.J. Brown is 100% healthy and A.J. Brown has Jalen Hurts throwing him the football and they on the same page, there might not be anybody better than A.J. Brown in the league. He leads all wide receivers in every single advanced metric that you could think of. Due to knowledge. Did I drink a cut water? Absolutely not. I didn't. I ain't never had an uppercut water. Real talk. Don't call me drunk because I got A.J. Brown over Justin Jefferson. I can expand on that if you want me to. Probably save it for another day. But I get the numbers. I'll expand on it for you, and I'll let you know what it is. Real talk. Because number 1, what's understood don't need to be explained. That's Jamar Chase. This dude had the Triple Crown last year. He deserves to be labeled as the number 1 wide receiver in the league. 127 catches, 1,700 yards, 17 touchdowns. Joe Burrow only has eyes for him, and for right reason. There's nothing that Jamar Chase cannot do as a wide receiver. He can play out of the slot, X, Y, Z. It doesn't matter. He can beat you deep, intermediate. It does not matter what you need Jamar Chase to do. He's a possession receiver and a downfield threat at the same time. He's the best wide receiver in the league to me, and that's all I have to say about that in the words of Forrest Gump. That's your top 10 wide receivers going into the 2025 season. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that sub button. Also, drop a like on the content, and while you at it, check out these 2 videos you see on the screen. OG out.